everyone, this episode is brought to you by Preschool All-Stars, my exclusive membership community. As a member of Preschool All-Stars, you can unlock free access to Preschool University that will help you with every milestone on your preschool journey. Here's a sample for you to enjoy. Today, we're going to learn all about the preschool success system, and we're going to give you our goldenest nuggets to help you fill your preschool and make it the best in your area. Okay, so let's talk about it. The preschool success system. This system is really, when you've created your preschool, it's like the next step. Who knows Rita on our Facebook group? Yeah. Rita literally did everything that I told her to, and she's rocking it. She has 48 students enrolled in her preschool. She came to the summit, literally sitting in your seat where you were 3 months ago in June. And right now she has her preschool already going. She's in a building. She has 48 students and just loving her preschool experience, okay? And so what she was able to get the 48 students because she literally did exactly what I told her to. All right, so how do you create raving fans? The biggest thing that I can tell you about this element is to basically give more value, more bang for the buck. And I love this concept. It's like literally hashtag more than just preschool. And I think that actually came out of last summit, didn't it? Mm-hmm. I was like, wait, that's a hashtag right there, more than just preschool. And that concept is so key because if you think about all the preschools in your community right now that are currently running, okay, just a preschool, not a childcare or anything like that, but just a preschool. And I can literally picture them. They're preschool classes. You drop your kid off, they go to the preschool class, you pick your kid up from preschool. I'm thinking like home or even just a center location preschool. That's all it is, right? It's literally just preschool classes. And like, cool, and that's what most people think when they're like, I need my kid to go to preschool because they want the preschool class. But here's the thing though, what they actually need is like an entire community built around them of support. That's really what they need, okay? So yes, that's cool that we give them preschool classes, but to me, that's like almost like the bare minimum. Like that's just where you start. You have to have amazing preschool classes, but like on top of that, I actually want you to build out this entire community around your preschool. And so that's when we're talking about more than just preschool. So how do you do that? You increase the perceived value. So for instance, if you have your preschool that's, what should I call this preschool? I'll just call it Butterflies Preschool over here. That's just preschool, okay? That's awesome. Maybe it's $150 a month or something. Okay, great. Maybe we'll say 100 because those are usually a little bit less, okay? So it's a home preschool, $100 a month, okay? And the kiddo gets to come for like 2 days a week or something. Awesome. So they go to that and that's how much it is, 100. So parents therefore say preschool equals $100 a month and I just get preschool, right? What you do, you raise the price a little bit because you're going to be adding way more value than just preschool. Sure, you can do preschool and you can do everything else for $100, but that's just gonna be like, wait, it's like kind of off. Like I get that it's the same price, but we should absolutely be like elevating ourselves up to the premier preschool, which does cost more, okay? So I want you to like ingrain that in your mind that you're creating a premier preschool. I don't want anybody creating just like a run-of-the-mill preschool program, right? Like that's not what we're here for. If you have the opportunity, why not, right? Why not make more money, but also offer an exceptional experience along with it? So yes, absolutely increasing your price. So is your price $120 a month? Is your price $150 a month? I don't know. It depends on your area. Kiwi, she's charging like $450 a month because it's California, okay? Rebecca, pay attention. Anyways, everybody's area is different, right? Like, so my little area outside of this Boise, Idaho here, we charged $120 a month for the 2-day class. We charged $175 for the 3-day class. But back when I started, it was like $80 a month because everyone else was like $60 a month. Do you see? So you always put just a little bit above everybody else. And then all of a sudden, like, let's just do this scenario of like my preschool versus Butterflies. So you got Butterflies over here for 100, you got mine for 120, and it's like, whoa, okay, wait a second. Not only do I get preschool, I also get free field trips. I also get free family events. I also get a huge, gigantic graduation with 800 people that like, my kiddo will be on stage singing, dancing. It's free. I also get a portfolio. I also get a t-shirt. I also get a end of the year DVD. I also get school pictures. I get Life Touch class pictures. I get Scholastic book orders. I get the opportunity to have like Christmas parties with Santa and carnivals with the family and parade floats. And let's see, like, do you see what I've done there? Is I've created like an entire ecosystem of like an experience, yeah? And I know that you just literally did this last couple months ago, or last month, with the carnival. And you're like, it's awesome, right? Like when you give your families more than what they're even expecting, it blows them away. And then what you offer, you allow them to basically share that goodness with like referrals, right? I'll tell you, and I actually went back, there was a system I was creating. It was like a marketing system. And I was trying to figure out like, based on all of my marketing that I'd ever done, what was the best bang for my buck marketing wise? And it was referrals, bar none. Like I give a $50 referral credit to anybody who brings a child into my preschool that signs up, okay? Now, not if they talk about it, that's great, but like the family literally has to sign up and then they get $50 either credit, or I literally will mail them out a check, right? But that one thing alone, because I've created the experience, they want to talk about it and they want to share like, whoa, like I didn't even know preschools like this exist, right? Like what is this thing that I'm all of a sudden a part of? I'm part of a family, right? So that's your other word, family, okay? Family, experience, premiere. These are the things that I want you to kind of embody your preschool with, right? So a couple of ideas for like fun free field trips, because like I give free field trips to everybody. That means your entire family can come along with you. But here's the deal. Most of the field trips I go on, they don't cost anyways, okay? Some of them do, and then they're like, whoa, this is really cool. But like even the other ones, like they're free. Things like the dairy farm, okay? The FFA Ag Expo, right? Or they're super cheap, like $1 or something, right? But like these are so fun to go on with your family. I'm gonna sneeze. Krispy Kreme, it's actually really fun. If you partner that with the fire station, that is really, really fun field trip. Like you do fire station, then you go to Krispy Kreme afterward. Toy Town, I heard, was a fun one. Hobby Lobby, okay? They have like field trips so you can like walk around their store. They'll show you cool stuff with arts and crafts. The Capitol building here in Boise, that'd be fun. Or if you're in your own area, like what areas in your community have you been like, oh, I wonder if they actually do something. Call them up and see if there's some cool field trip you can do. PetSmart. That's actually a really fun one you can do for free. Cabela's is crazy. I love Cabela's. We do it every year. Okay, free field trip. They give your kids fudge. You go see all the animals. You partner that with an animal curriculum unit. Like the kids are going to go crazy, right? And then of course you get the dads coming to that field trip too, which is the best part, right? Because now all of a sudden you're bringing the dads out and he's feeling part of this family experience too. And here's one of my all-time good ones is partnering with your dance, your taekwondo, or your gymnastics places around town. Like, hey, can I bring my kiddos in for a 45-minute dance lesson? Because what's happening? Literally, you're getting all of their potential target market into their dance studio, watching the teacher teach the students. And they're like, oh my gosh, my kid really enjoyed this. I would like actually to go sign up my kid for dance, right? It's not a competing market, yeah? It's a helpful market. What do you call these things? Symbiotic. I like that one. It's helpful, right? And so anyways, yeah, so like taekwondo, every year we have our kids go to the taekwondo place. He loves it. He'll do it for free every year because we give him like tons of clients, right? And so it's great because like they get a fun experience, you get a free field trip, and the families are just going crazy. And I always tell the parents, like, bring your entire family, like pull the kids out of school. If grandma's in town, bring her. The more family community, like I can have them experiencing the event together, they're gonna talk more, right? So I can't just get referrals from just the actual preschool family. I can get referrals from the aunt, the uncle, from the cousin, from the grandma. Do you see all of a sudden the one family that could have shared something about our preschool, now we have like a whole army talking about our preschool, yeah? Okay, and so when you do the referral credits, you're like basically enticing them to like, and you tell them this too. Here's the thing, you don't just like, oh, you get a $50 referral credit. You tell them, when, like if you're in a tour or something, by the way, if you're ever on the Facebook community groups, right, like not like your local preschool group, but like literally the Facebook community group for your area, or any buy, sell trades or whatever. I mean, you've seen those, right? Those ones, if you're on those groups and people are asking about preschool, post us. And guess what? If that person signs up, I will literally take the first person, right? Or, well, then only one person would sign up, would refer. Anyways, but the point is like, just hit them up, and then of course we can give you guys the referral credit from that. But so posting on Facebook, you're enticing them and trying to get them to be super active that way. Low cost field trips that I really think are so fun and really memorable too. And here's the other thing. If you can like tie seasonal activities to your events, that is so good. Because if you think about it, every time it's fall, it's literally fall right now, okay? And I want you to think about the pumpkin patch, okay? And I want you to think about, like, every time you're driving by Farmstead or you're driving by some pumpkin patch or something, if that can trigger a memory in a parent's mind, I remember when my kid went to preschool and they had that field trip right there, you know? Or like they're like upcoming, they're like, it's fall time and oh, that means we're gonna go to the pumpkin patch soon. Trigger seasonal, like, couple events with seasonal time periods. Absolutely do something outside during the fall. Pumpkin patch, an apple orchard, a farm, something, so that it triggers that memory. And every year they're anticipating it, right? Okay. Also, we love to do at Christmas time, we do a huge event with Santa Claus. You can hire Santa Claus, guys. It's not that expensive. Couple $100, right? It's kind of awkward because one time I was doing a tour and I was like, and we do this and this and this, and at Christmas we get Santa, and everybody's like, whoa, you know, and I was like, and he's the best Santa too. We hire the best. I told this to a parent. I was like, oh wait, whoops, there's children in the room. We don't hire Santa, whoops. Anyways. But yeah, so a Christmas party with Santa Claus, we go to like a kid play place. You know, there's tons of them, like where they've got like inflatables, or where there's like a kid just general play place where it's indoors, not McDonald's. Okay, I'm talking like an actual place. And you have a huge event there in the evening after hours. So you reserve the whole room, okay? And all the family comes in and they got the older siblings, they got the babies. And it's just this whole family community. Like their life is your preschool. That makes sense? Like you're just trying to, like, any way you can get into their life in every way possible. We've even gone so far as thinking about having like a soccer team for our preschool because you got so many kids. You could literally create if you wanted extra income, this is one way. You literally could create a soccer league with your preschool and just every Saturday, you know, and they pay you an extra $40 a month to do soccer, right? Come on. Let's see. So then the zoo is another amazing one. Everybody loves going to the zoo, right? And usually the zoo will have like some kind of discount for preschools or educational things, or maybe a discount day, things like that. Petting zoos are so fun as well. If you're doing petting zoo though, you have to buy the food. You just do. Like, just, you know, fork up the money for $1 a bag of food or whatever it is, because it's just that extra added thing. Planetariums, those are fun. The children's museums, Discovery Center, places like that are really great fun, low cost opportunities. So some, like my very first years, and I think this is kind of why I finally went to like everything is free, because the very first couple years of preschool, everything costs for my field trips. It's like, oh, it's $2 per person, but adults are, you know, $3, and don't forget grandma, so she costs $2, right? And I'm like trying to collect dollars, okay? My time is not worth collecting dollars, and neither is yours. I just build it into the tuition price, guys. If you think about it, like, okay, we're going to go on, you know, 2 paid field trips this year, and everybody will generally spend or cost about probably $10 total, either per field trip, or I don't know, you'll have to figure out your field trips, but add that into your preschool tuition, okay? And so you don't have to say, like, oh, we added the field trip cost into there. It's a bundle. It's literally a bundle, guys. And it's the premier experience, and then they get free field trips because it's included with the cost of tuition. Make sense? Okay, the family, community, and events. This one is another huge one. The family events. And this is another reason why, like, anytime I can get the families involved. So, like, the food drive, have some kind of service opportunity in your preschool. It dives it down that one deeper level of, like, giving back to the community, right? We're not just all about preschool and about tuition. Like, now we're giving back, okay? So whether that's the food drive, a clothing drive, you can do that too. Those are huge. I mean, all your parents, I guarantee, can absolutely help with that. Like, it's fall, we're transitioning out of all the summer clothes, or it's spring, we're transitioning out of the winter clothes, right? All of those clothes can absolutely be donated. And so those are really good. But I would not have you do this event. I would not have you, like, coordinate it. What I create is a parent committee. okay? There are people in your preschool that actually want to do this stuff. Like, I know, like maybe you don't, and you're like, I don't know who would, but actually there are people who would love to do this stuff. There are people who love to volunteer in the classroom, okay? And so giving them an opportunity, an outlet to be able to to do that. So our parent committee, what we would do is we would have like a kickoff night at the beginning of the year. And always the excitement is the best at the beginning. Don't try to create a committee at spring.
Oh my goodness, wasn't that amazing? Now, sorry we had to cut that off early, but I hope you've enjoyed this sample training. Now, if you'd like to unlock the rest for free inside Preschool University, then I invite you to join Preschool All-Stars.
It's my exclusive membership community where you'll get mentorship from me with weekly Q&A lives, support and guidance and friendship from hundreds of women on the exact same journey as you, starting, running, and growing their preschools, and my exclusive access to Preschool University, every training and done-for-you file that you'll need for every milestone on your journey to help you start, run, and grow your preschool. We've all been there, and we've got the exact same steps that you need to go through, but we do it all very quickly so that you don't have to waste time or money doing the wrong things at the wrong time. We'd love for you to join our Preschool All-Stars membership. Just go to preschoolallstars.com or click the link in the description to immediately jump into Preschool All-Stars. Again, go to preschoolallstars.com and we'll see you there.